Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong State University for tonight's Peach Bowl Conference basketball doubleheader. Your Armstrong State Pirates taking on the Lander University Bearcats. Armstrong State comes in at 8-15 overall, 4-10 in the Peach Bowl Conference. Lander is 17-5 overall, 10-3 in the Peach Bowl Conference. The Bearcats lead the Peach Bowl Conference's East Division. And Armstrong State, as we speak, is on the outside looking in. For the Peach Bowl Conference tournament, the Pirates are 3 games behind 4th place Francis Marion for that last spot in the East. Lander has, right now, a 2.5 game lead on both UNC Pembroke and USC Aiken, as the Bearcats are looking for yet another division champion, and as well as an NCAA tournament berth. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2016-2017 Armstrong State Pirates, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the opening tip.
Brianna Gibson, twerkaholic.
Amari Montalvo, twerkaholic. DeAndrea Clark, kid and play.
Jessica Doyle, kid and play. Mercedes Jenkins. I don't really dance.
Brigitte Barta and, oh my God, I don't know.
Ashton Ellison, Steeler Man. Kiana Wesley, Steeler Man.
Asia Grimsley, Still Her Man Challenge.
My hair like a swing, yeah, hey, pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, yeah, hey, left foot hood, right foot hood, yeah, hey, don't fall, sleep, yeah, hey, Steeler Man, yeah.
Bakaya Webb, the jerk.
You're a jerk.
Lauren Woods,
You're a
the jerk.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Casey Drayton, crank that.
Brooklyn Heilman, crank that.
Francis Michaela Denasia Raymondville, a.k.a. Mrs. Mac 11. Let me hit you with that. Mac 11 remix, hey DJ, drop that beat. This one is for you, 2 Chainz.
Chad Jackson Mack with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong State and Lander getting set for action. And for the Bearcats and head coach Kevin Pedersen, the starting lineup looks like this. Malia McKenneth, a 5'6" junior from Durham, North Carolina. Destiny Langford, a 5'8" freshman from Lexington, South Carolina. Tabitha Daly is a 5'9" freshman from Augusta, Georgia. Brashay Johnson, a 5'9" junior from Hopkins, South Carolina. And you may have heard the ovation given to Taisha Reynolds, 5'5" senior from right here in Savannah, right behind campus. Played her high school basketball at Windsor Forest, and she is here making her final start as she is a senior here, and she has played very well throughout her career here in these games against Armstrong State in her hometown. She comes in averaging 17 points per game, as Lander as a entire team averages 80.8 points per contest. For your Armstrong State Pirates, it will be junior Michaela Raymondville, 5'9" out of Rincon, Georgia. Ashlyn Ellison, 5'6" freshman from Gainesville, Georgia. Brianna Gibson, a 5'10" sophomore from Brunswick, Georgia. Lauren Woods, a 5'9" senior graduate student out of Raleigh, North Carolina. And Mercedes Jenkins, a 5'6" junior guard out of Jonesboro, Georgia. As we said, Armstrong State 8-15, 4-10 the league, but the Pirates won on Monday at USC Aiken, winning 65-59 in overtime. That snapped a 5-game losing streak and also gave the Pirates a season series sweep of USC Aiken. The Pirates are also wearing their brand new pink uniforms tonight. This is the annual Think Pink game for Armstrong State women's basketball to help raise awareness for breast cancer. So Pirates have the pink tops today with gold numbers and maroon trim. Lander has its road blue uniforms tonight with gold numbers. These two teams have already met once this season back in Greenwood, South Carolina on January 21st, and Lander won that matchup 86-62. Gibson will jump the opening tip with Brashay Johnson for Lander. The ball is up, and it is won by Lander, and the Bearcats have the basketball to open up our contest. Langford, top of the key, dribbles right, goes all the way to the baseline, kicks it off, it's deflected, and Lauren Woods has a steal. Woods all the way in, lays it up, can't get it to go, but then gets her own miss, and then her pass is stolen by McKenneth. McKenneth all the way in, lays it up, scores, and draws the foul. And that's the difference between a team that's 8-15 and a team that's 17-5. You get a steal. Pirates can't get the bucket on one end. Lander comes back, gets the steal, goes right back down, gets the layup, gets the foul, and has a chance to take a 3-0 lead. McKenneth with the free throw. It is up and good. She's 80% from the line on the year, and Lander will show a little bit of pressure after the made free throw. Jenkins will bring it across the timeline. Mercedes Jenkins hands off to Ellison. Now Raymondville has it left side. 12 on the shot clock. Jenkins will drive, put up the long two, it's no good. Rebound tipped again, and Raymondville has it. Lost the handle, but gets it back, but then throws it right to Destiny Langford, who will lay it up and score. 2 turnovers for the Pirates, 2 buckets for the Bearcats. It's 5-0. Woods has it, will hand off to Raymondville, around the screen, she'll drive, put up the floater in the lane, it's good. Michaela Raymondville, 16.2 points per game, she's the leading scorer, active scorer on this Pirate team. And then that ball is thrown out of bounds by McKenneth. She was trying to lob it to Reynolds on the left side, but the pass was just too tall. Jenkins will lob it to Woods. Woods will track it down, get it to Ellison. Now Raymondville drives. Kicks it out to Jenkins. Now she'll put it on the floor. Out to Gibson. Just inside the three-point line, and she is then fouled on the floor. Brashay Johnson guilty of the foul first on the Bearcats, fresh 30 for the Pirates. Jenkins inbounds it to Ellison. Ellison scoops it up and scores. Ellison was dribbling to the left, but reversed direction and was able to get the little baby 4-footer off the glass, and it's 5-4. Reynolds with it. Skip pass over to McKenneth. Her three-pointer is short. Rebound. Jenkins ahead to Ellison. Ellison over to Raymondville. Back to Woods. She'll put up a three-pointer. No good. Reynolds with the rebound for the Bearcats. Reynolds hands it off to McKenneth. Free throw line jumper is good. 7-4 Lander leads. Lauren Woods over to Raymondville. Now Gibson has it. She's going to drive in the paint, puts up the shot off the glass, no good. Rebound for Johnson. Quickly ahead, and shooting and scoring is Destiny Langford. Pirates lost her in transition. There were three Pirates back defensively, but none of them picked up Langford on the right side. Raymondville drives, hangs, shoots, and gets called or draws a foul call, but the foul was on the floor, and that is on McKenneth. And we ball out of bounds to the Pirates. DeAndrea Clark, the senior from Stockbridge, Georgia, is going to come in for Ashlyn Ellison. Reynolds inbounds it, or excuse me, is going to come in for Raymondville. And the Pirates are going to get another foul call. Lauren Woods was trying to set up a screen, and that's going to be on McKenneth. She'll have to take a seat. As number 20, Jessica Harris, the 5'5" freshman from Sumter, South Carolina, will come in. And the Pirates will inbound it. 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lander leads 9-4. And then back the other way. A foul against Lauren Woods will give Lander possession. Full slate of games around the Peach Belt Conference tonight. Francis Marion is at Augusta, USC Aiken at UNC Pembroke, Georgia Southwestern at North Georgia, as Reynolds is fouled on her drive to the basket. And Clayton State is at Columbus State. Georgia College is at Montevallo. At the line for Lander, Taisha Reynolds. First free throw, no good. Again, Reynolds averaging 17 points per game. Johnson leads the Bearcats in scoring at 17.6 points per game. She also averages 10.5 boards a game. Second free throw good for Reynolds. It's 10-4. Ellison has to run down that pass from Jenkins. Now Clark open for three, no good. Rebound Reynolds. 3-on-2 break. Reynolds all the way in, has it stripped by Jenkins, but Jenkins went out of bounds trying to save that ball. It will stay with Lander. And Lander will have to set up the half-court offense, something they have not done a lot of so far in this game. They've gotten most of their buckets in transition. Layup is good for Tabitha Daly, who is wide open underneath the basket. It's 12-4. And then a steal on the pass by Woods, and the layup is good for Langford, and a timeout taken by Armstrong State as Lander jumps out to a 14-4 lead, 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Out of the timeout, Armstrong State inbounds it. Jessica Doyle and Casey Drayton into the lineup here for the Pirates as Jenkins will put up the long two, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Gibson. But then Gibson's pass is deflected out of bounds by the Bearcats. Drayton, Doyle, Gibson, Clark, and Jenkins on the floor for the Pirates. Gibson, guarded by Johnson. Gets it to Clark. Clark over to Doyle, and 3 seconds is the call on Casey Drayton. So a turnover for the Pirates. Pirates have turned it over 5 times in the first 5 minutes of this game. Reynolds is fouled on the floor by Jenkins. Michaela Raymondville will check back in for the Pirates. Lander 6 of 8 from the floor, 75%. Armstrong State just 2 of 8 from the floor, 25%. And then another hand check foul. And that is going to send Lander to the free throw line already here in the first quarter. Destiny Langford will shoot 2, averaging 8.4 points per game, shooting 69% from the free throw line. First one is good. Second one good as well. Raymondville to Clark. Clark to Drayton, open 2 is no good. Rebound for Jessica Harris. Harris all the way in, gives it off to Daly. Daly is fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Mario Montalvo, the 6'2 freshman from Douglasville, will come in for the Pirates. Daly's second free throw good. She makes them both. A 13-0 run for Lander right now. And again, Lander presses and gets a steal. Reynolds baseline, kicks it off. Three-pointer on the way is no good for Langford, but an offensive rebound for the Bearcats. Then Taisha Reynolds will get her first three-pointer of the night and her first bucket of the night, and it's 21-4. Lander continues to press, and this time a foul is called. Fourth team foul on Lander. Ellison hands off to Clark. Now Drayton to Raymondville. Raymondville at the free throw line, kicks it off to Ellison. 15 on the shot clock. Now Raymondville with 10 on the shot clock will put up the three-pointer, and it's good. Michaela Raymondville with her second basket. It's 21-7. That stops the 16-0 run for the Bearcats. Daly to Langford. Her little hook shot in the lane is good. Tough shot for Daly. It was over the 6'2" Montalvo, who had pretty good defense on her. Montalvo with it now, out to Ellison. Back inside to Montalvo. Back out to Ellison. Ellison loses the basketball. It's loose on the floor, and they'll call a jump ball, which will keep it with the Pirates. 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Number 34, Leah Pettit, a 5'11 sophomore from Duluth, Georgia, will come in, as will Zuzana Talikova, a 5'11 junior from the Czech Republic. Clark to Ellison, and a double dribble is called on Ashlyn Ellison. Reynolds to Harris for Lander. Now Talikova, skip pass to Reynolds. Baseline, she kicks it back to Talikova. 10 on the shot clock for the Bearcats. And Drayton blocks the shot of Pettit, but Pettit's follow is missed. A rebound, and then a three-pointer by Reynolds, no good. Another offensive rebound. This time Tabitha Daly gets it and puts it up and in. Ellison, pass over the outstretched arm of Raymondville, and that turnover gives it back to Lander.
Checking in for the Pirates, number 10, Jessica Doyle. For number 14, Ashlyn Ellison.
Under 2 to play in the quarter. 25-7 Lander leads. Talikova to Reynolds. Now Harris. Back to Talikova. Around the perimeter go the Bearcats, and 3 seconds is whistled on Pettit for Lander. Doyle drives the baseline and is fouled on the floor, and that will put Jessica Doyle at the line to shoot two.
Fouls called on Landers number 24, Tabitha Daly. That's her second personal foul. Team fifth. We're now in the two-shot bonus. At the line, shooting a two-shot bonus for the Pirates, number 10, Jessica Doyle.
Doyle, the senior from Palm Bay, Florida. First free throw is good. Doyle nearly automatic from the line, 92%, averaging 9 points a game. Second free throw, no good. But offensive rebound for Drayton. She lays it back up and in. So a reverse three-point play. And the Pirates now have 10 to the Bearcats 25. And that pass goes through the hands of Brashay Johnson out of bounds. Harris put a little extra on that pass. And now the Pirates have it with a minute to go in the first quarter. Clark to Doyle. And then Doyle passes it right to Reynolds. Reynolds on Raymondville. Layup no good. And that rebound is out of bounds off of Lander. Raymondville drives the baseline, kicks it off to Drayton. She'll put up a three-pointer. It's no good. And then a rebounding foul against Harris of Lander will put Michaela Raymondville on the line for two.
It's her first personal foul. At the line for the Pirates, number 11, Michaela Raymondville.
Raymondville has half of the 10 points tonight for the Pirates so far. First trip to the line for her. First free throw, good. Destiny Langford back in the Bearcat lineup. Second free throw, good. .25 seconds left. Talikova inside for Johnson, but Amari Montalvo apparently pushed Brashay Johnson, so Johnson will shoot two free throws. Again, the leading scorer for the Bearcats looking for her first points of the night. First free throw, good. Second free throw, no good. Loose ball comes down to Lander. Talikova is the one that kept that ball alive for the Bearcats. Lander looks like it wants to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Reynolds to Langford, 5 on the shot clock. Langford, shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound for Johnson, her follow no good. And that will be the end of the quarter. All Lander in the first quarter as the Bearcats lead at 26-12. Armstrong State will have, or excuse me, Lander will have the basketball to begin our second half. Lander shot 56.3% in the first quarter, 9 of 16, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Armstrong State 4 of 12 from the field, 33%, 3 of 4 from line. Each team had 1 three-pointer, but the Pirates had 9 turnovers. Lander had just 4 in that first quarter. Talikova for 3 is no good. Rebound knocked around and eventually secured by Talikova. Now Reynolds kicks it off to Langford. Back to Harris. Back to Reynolds. Baseline jumper for Reynolds. No good. Rebound. Clark. Clark on the run. Lays it up and gets called for an offensive foul.
Offensive foul is called on Armstrong's number 23, DeAndrea Clark. It's her second personal foul. Team finish.
So after the turnover and the foul by DeAndrea Clark, Lander with the basketball. Harris to Reynolds, and her 3 is good. 29-12. Raymondville drives the baseline, lays it up, scores. Reynolds for another 3, good. (32-14). Doyle back the other way, will lay it up and in on her drive to the basket from the right side. Baseline, Harris kicks it off to Langford. She's open for 3. That's an air ball, though, and it goes out of bounds. Over to the Pirates. Lauren Woods, Mercedes Jenkins check back into the Armstrong State lineup. Lauren Woods with it, bounces it to Montalvo, out to Jenkins. 13 on the shot clock. Jenkins for 3, no good off the front iron. Rebound Harris. And a foul on Woods on the floor keeps Harris from putting up the shot. Ashlyn Ellison will check in. That ball deflected and it's out of bounds off of Lander. And a foul against Reynolds will give the Pirates the ball out of bounds. Michaela Raymondville for 3 is no good. Rebound Harris. And Bershea Johnson will get her first 2-pointer of the game off the pass from Harris.
Fouls called on Landers number 1, Susanna Talikova. That's her first
6:54 to go until halftime. Lander leads 34-16. Ashlyn Ellison to Casey Drayton, inside to Gibson. Brianna Gibson, who transferred from Lander, gets whistled for an offensive foul. Good flop by Johnson to draw the foul. Second charge whistled against the Pirates so far tonight. And it's the 11th turnover now for the Pirates. Johnson fouled on the layup by Michaela Raymondville, her second. Pirates now have 4 players with 2 fouls in this game, as Johnson's first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Drayton. Jenkins to Ellison. She's open for 3. That's no good. And then a rebounding foul against Raymondville is her third. And she's going to have to come out of the game with 6:18 to go in the second quarter.
Fouls on Armstrong's number 11 for Raymondville. Her third personal foul, team fifth. At the line for the Bearcats, shooting the 2-shot bonus, number 20, Jessica Harris.
5-2 the fouls here in the second quarter, as Lander's already in the bonus. First free throw for Jessica Harris is no good, with one more to come. Second free throw good. Lander up 20 here in the first half, still pressing the Pirates. Pirates do get it across the timeline. Jessica Doyle left open for 3 is good. So Jessica Doyle gets her first three-pointer of the game, second for the Pirates, and it's 36-19. Harris, ball deflected by Doyle, but Talikova runs it down. Now Langford out to Reynolds. Reynolds pass to Langford. 3 on the shot clock and a travel. As Reynolds left her feet, tried to deliver the pass before her feet came down, but she could not get that to work, and so it'll be ball out of bounds to the Pirates. Drayton open for a layup, no good. Rebound Johnson. And then a travel by Harris will give it back to the Pirates, with 5:22 to go in the second quarter. Casey Drayton off the inbounds hits the 3. (36-22). And Brianna Gibson blocks the shot of Kyra Wilson, who just checked in for Lander. Jenkins drives, scoops it up, no good, but she's fouled. And Mercedes Jenkins will shoot 2. And we've reached our media timeout for the second quarter here at Alumni Arena. Lander leads 36-22. 4:50 left to go in the second quarter, and at the line for the Pirates, junior Mercedes Jenkins out of Jonesboro, Georgia. First free throw for her is good. Jenkins averaging 11.7 points per game. Shoots at 73% from the free throw line. Second one is good. And it's 36-24. Talikova to Reynolds. Now Harris drives, kicks it off. Reynolds open for three, no good. Rebound Doyle for the Pirates. Jenkins with a full head of steam goes in, floats it up, scores off the glass. And Mercedes Jenkins has helped the Pirates cut it to 10, 36-26, 4:18 to go. Reynolds to Talikova. Inside Johnson, good positioning, but Johnson misses the layup. And the ball is out of bounds off of the Pirates. With 4:01 to go until halftime. Harris, nice feed to Johnson, who lays it up, scores, and draws the foul.
Fouls on Armstrong's number 20. Brianna Gibson, that's her second personal foul.
Gibson picks up her second foul. She's the fifth Pirate player with 2 or more fouls. Johnson's free throw is no good. Drayton with a rebound. Drayton, turnaround jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound Wilson. Harris. Ball's deflected. Ashlyn Ellison will come up with a steal. Ellison goes in, now brings it back out to Drayton. In transition, Drayton three, no good. And the rebound comes down to Harris for the Bearcats. And Reynolds again for three, no good. Offensive rebound, Harris. Back to Reynolds, off the glass, no good. Rebound Drayton. And then a rebounding foul on Drayton. Trying to clear as she was triple teamed by the Bearcats. And gets called for throwing the elbow.
No foul on the play. However, it'll be a violation for excessive swing of the elbow. No foul on the play.
So Lander will have it. 2:50 to go until the break. Ball deflected. Pirates come up with a steal. Doyle. Skip pass for Ellison. Around to Drayton for three again, but that one is an air ball and goes out of bounds. Pirates just 3 of 11 on three-pointers. And shooting below 38% from the floor. And a reach-in foul on the Pirates will again put Lander at the line.
At the line for the Bearcats, shooting 2, number 20, Jessica Harris.
Harris makes the first free throw. Destiny Langford back in the lineup for the Bearcats. Second free throw no good, and Montalvo secures the rebound. And Mercedes Jenkins just throws it right to Alexius High for the Bearcats. High for three, no good. Rebound Jenkins. Doyle, nice look inside for Drayton, but Drayton doesn't put up the shot, and her pass is stolen by Harris. Harris off the glass scores. (41-26). Doyle for three, good. And Jessica Doyle now has 9 to tie Michaela Raymondville for the Pirates' lead. And then Harris can't handle the pass. And it's out of bounds to the Pirates. .1 seconds to go until halftime. 41-29. Pirates can get it back to 10 on this possession. Ellison at the elbow, shot no good, but Montalvo saves it for Doyle. Doyle kicks it off to Drayton. Inside Montalvo, turnaround jumper, good. Amari Montalvo with her first bucket. 41-31. 2-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. 20 seconds to go in the half. Langford to Reynolds. Now Harris back to Reynolds, open for three, no good. Talakova with the rebound, she puts it back up, that's no good. Drayton with the rebound, and then Drayton has it stolen by Langford, but time ran out before Langford could put up the shot. Lander led by as many as 18 in the first half, but the Pirates have cut it to 10. We head to halftime. Our score, Lander 41, Armstrong State 31. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong State trails Lander 41-31. Here's a look at the first half statistics. First for the visiting Bearcats. Lander shot 42.4% the first half, 14 of 33, 3 of 11 on three-pointers, that's 27.3%. 10 of 16 from the free throw line, 62.5%. Leading the way, Destiny Langford and Taisha Reynolds with 10 points apiece. Armstrong State shot 40.7% from the floor, 11 of 27, 4 of 12 from three-point range, that's 33%. And 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 83%. Leading the way, Jessica Doyle and Michaela Raymondville with 9 points apiece. Pirates turned it over 13 times. Lander 10 times. It was 9-4 the turnover margin at the end of the first quarter. Some other scores from around the Peach Belt Conference. Augusta leads Francis Marion 39-33. North Georgia hosting Georgia Southwestern, and Georgia Southwestern leads 46-37. UNC Pembroke hosting USC Aiken. UNC Pembroke all over USC Aiken, 47-25. They're in the third quarter there. No score report from Clayton State and Columbus State. Georgia College Montevallo tipping off just about now. Pirates have the basketball as we begin the second half. Ashlyn Ellison, Lauren Woods, Brianna Gibson, Mercedes Jenkins, and DeAndrea Clark start the third quarter for the Pirates as Lauren Woods gets called for a travel. Malia McKenneth, Taisha Reynolds, Destiny Langford, Tabitha Daly, and Brashay Johnson on the floor for the Bearcats. Layup is up and good for Tabitha Daly off the feed from Johnson. And it's 43-31. Jenkins to Clark, top of the key. Now Ellison drives, lays it up, but misses everything with the layup. Rebound Johnson for Lander. McKenneth for three is good in transition, and a quick substitution as Ellison was down on the floor trailing the play, so the officials stop play to make sure she's okay. She is going to come out, and Jessica Doyle is going to check in as the Pirates will inbound it against full court pressure. And a foul is called against Lander as Taisha Reynolds guilty of the foul. Clark gets the inbounds pass, gets it to Gibson. Now Jenkins drives, lays it up, can't get the layup to go. Johnson saves it for the Bearcats. Langford is fouled on the floor by Lauren Woods. And it will be ball out of bounds to the Bearcats. Layup hard off the glass, good for Destiny Langford. And then a turnover and a layup try by McKenneth is no good. Gibson rips down the rebound. Gibson, double teamed, puts it on the floor. Shoots, misses, but she's fouled. And Brianna Gibson will shoot two. And that is the third on Brashay Johnson, who has 6.6 rebounds tonight. Gibson looking to get on the scoreboard. First free throw is good. And Harris is going to come in for Johnson. We told you Johnson on her way to a double-double. However, Jessica Harris flirting with a triple-double, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 points, 3 steals. Second free throw good for Gibson. 48-33. Gibson makes both free throws. 7:50 to go in the third quarter. Langford drives, shoots, and hits. That's 2 tough shots that Langford has made on 2 consecutive possessions. It's 50-33 and a foul against Lander, and that's going to be on Daly. We'll give it out of bounds to the Pirates. Doyle drives, shoots, misses. Rebound, Daly. Langford kicks it off to McKenneth. McKenneth, open jumper, no good. Gibson with the rebound. And then Langford just takes it away from Gibson. And she's fouled back the other way.
Fouls on Armstrong's number 20, Brianna Gibson. That's her third personal foul. Team second.
Destiny Langford, 5'8" freshman from Lexington, South Carolina, to the free throw line, leading the Bearcats tonight offensively with 14 points. First free throw good. Langford came in averaging just 8.4 points per game, so she's well ahead of her season scoring average. Raymondville Drayton into the lineup for the Pirates. Second free throw, no good. Jenkins with the rebound. DeAndrea Clark for 3 is good. First points for the senior from Stockbridge. 51-36. Langford to McKenneth. Now Langford, shot blocked by Drayton. Drayton with the rebound. Knocked out of her hands. Raymondville picks up the loose ball. Jenkins. Long 2, no good. Daly with the rebound. Harris feeds it inside, layup good for Daly. Clark again for 3, no good. Rebound Harris. Harris on the run, lays it up and scores. Approaching the 5-minute mark, and Michaela Raymondville splits the defense to get the layup. She's in double figures now with 10, or 11, 11. Harris to Langford. McKenneth for 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Drayton, secured by Jenkins. Now Raymondville. To Jenkins, inside to Drayton, outside to Raymondville. Baseline layup is good. (55-40). Taisha Reynolds out to Harris. Now back to Reynolds. Kicks it off. Langford back to Reynolds. Reynolds. And a foul is called on the Pirates. And we have reached our media timeout for the third quarter. 55-40, Lander leads it. .48 to go in the third quarter. And at the line for Lander is senior Taisha Reynolds. Her first free throw is good. Reynolds, as a freshman back in 2014, had 26 points against the Pirates here at Alumni Arena. Her 2 free throws here give her 12, and it's 57-40. Woods to Drayton. Drayton turnaround jumper good, and Casey Drayton now has 7. 57-42. McKenneth to Reynolds. Now out to Harris. 10 on the shot clock. Harris for 2, no good, and the rebound is out of bounds off of Talikova for the Bearcats. DeAndrea Clark for 3 is good. 2 3-pointers for DeAndrea Clark, and it's 57-45. McKenneth to Reynolds, inside Talikova, but that's deflected by Clark. Raymondville to Clark, running the floor, lays it up, and can't get it to go. But the Pirates come up with the loose ball and the offensive rebound. Raymondville Loses the basketball, gets it back, puts up the shot, no good. Talikova with the rebound. And then Talikova again with a turnover. Jenkins with the rebound, out to Clark. Clark for three, and no good. It almost banked in. Harris puts the ball on the floor. Woods gets it, and a timeout taken after Woods picks the ball off the floor. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. 57-45, Lander leads, but the Pirates will have the basketball when we come back. .226 to go in the third quarter. Lander has turned it over in its last three possessions, and the Pirates will have the basketball here after the timeout called by Michaela Raymondville when Lauren Woods had the ball on the floor. Jenkins to Woods. Now Jenkins will bring it up. Now Drayton, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Reynolds. Reynolds to Harris. Now Langford with it. Harris out to Reynolds. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Three-pointer by Langford is good. Destiny Langford, who shoots 29% from three-point range, gets her first three-pointer. Raymondville then turns it over. She passes it right to Langford, and then that pass saved by Reynolds. McKenneth for three, no good. And that rebound is off of the Pirates, out of bounds. McKenneth to Reynolds, 1:18 to go in the quarter. Back out to Harris. Now McKenneth, skip pass to Langford, 10 on the shot clock. Langford back to Harris. Harris gets called for the double dribble.
Armstrong basketball.
Jenkins to Woods on the inbounds. Now Raymondville on the run. Open two is no good. And Drayton had the rebound momentarily, but could not keep herself in bounds with the basketball. Reynolds to Langford. And that's stolen by Jenkins. Jenkins goes in for the layup and scores. Just the second fast break basket for the Pirates in this game. It's 60-47. Shot clock turned off, 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Reynolds has it, 10 seconds left. Reynolds drives, and that shot is blocked by Woods. And then a foul called with 0.7 seconds left, but it is a foul on the floor. So it's ball out of bounds to the Bearcats. Jenkins gets called for a third foul. And we got a 30-second timeout by head coach Kevin Pedersen-Olander to set up a play here with 0.7 seconds left. So it's got to be a very quick release after the inbounds pass comes in from the Bearcats. McKenneth will inbound on the sideline. McKenneth throws it to Langford, and her shot is off the top of the backboard. And so we've reached the end of the third quarter with Lander leading it 60-47. We have reached the fourth quarter here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong State and Lander. Lander will have the basketball on the floor for the Pirates to begin the fourth quarter. DeAndrea Clark, Jessica Doyle, Mercedes Jenkins, Casey Drayton, Lauren Woods. For Lander, Taisha Reynolds, Jessica Harris, who has it in her hands right now, Mylea McKenneth, Vershay Johnson, as well as Tabitha Daly. Reynolds baseline, kicks it off to Harris. Harris has it poked from behind, but it goes right to Johnson. Johnson's shot is blocked by Woods, but she gets her own miss. 5 on the shot clock. Reynolds for 3 is no good. Rebound Jenkins for the Pirates. Doyle in transition for 3 is good. And Jessica Doyle, 3 of 3 on three-pointers as the lead is 10, 60-50. McKenneth to Reynolds. Shot is up and good for Harris. Back the other way. The pass by Jenkins, intended for Clark, goes through her hands out of bounds. Mario Montalvo will check in for the Pirates. (62, 58, 55 to go. Harris, bounce pass to Johnson, out to McKenneth. McKenneth lays it up, but there's Johnson for the rebound. That's no good. Ball's tipped back out. Harris has it. Harris off the glass, no good. And Doyle has it for the Pirates. Woods, skip pass to Clark. Clark is tripped by Reynolds. And Clark stayed on the floor for a brief couple of moments, but now gets back up, and it'll be ball out of bounds to the Pirates. Montalvo gets the inbounds, and it's called for the travel. So after the turnover, the 20th of the game for the Pirates, Lander has it with McKenneth. Now Langford. Back to McKenneth. Back to Langford. Inside Johnson, layup no good, but a foul is called. And Lauren Woods picks up her fourth foul, and Brashay Johnson will shoot two. First free throw good. (64-50). Jenkins ahead to Clark. Clark for three, no good. Rebound secured by Daly. Now Reynolds out to McKenneth. And a foul on the floor on Jenkins. And that's her fourth. Ashlyn Ellison will check in for Mercedes Jenkins. McKenneth kicks it off. Reynolds open for three, no good, but another offensive rebound for Lander. Lander has a 13-7 edge in offensive rebounds as Reynolds will put it up and in. Clark goes in for the layup and scores around Reynolds. And DeAndrea Clark now has 8. Langford lays it up, scores. Woods skips it out to Clark. Open for three. Good. (68-55). Langford for three. No good. Rebound Johnson. And she lays it up and in. And a timeout taken by Lander. 70-55, Lander leads, 6:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. 6:03 to go, and Armstrong State will have the basketball. And Jessica Doyle gets the full-length pass. Her shot is blocked, and it's out of bounds. To the Pirates, but the Pirates find a way to break the press with the full court pass. And on the inbounds, a foul against McKenneth will give the Pirates the ball out of bounds. Scores from around the Peach Belt Conference. Francis Marion now leads Augusta 63-62 in the fourth. UNC Pembroke leads USC Aiken 61-50 in the fourth. Drayton over Johnson is no good. Rebound Daly for Lander. Georgia Southwestern leads North Georgia 67-61. Columbus State leads Clayton State 69-46. Langford loses the basketball and Drayton gets a hold of it. And a jump ball is whistled, and so the Pirates will take over. Pirates inbound it. DeAndrea Clark with it for Armstrong State. Over to Jessica Doyle. Doyle drives, and her shot is no good, but it's tipped by Doyle to Drayton. Clark for three is good. And DeAndrea Clark now has 14. She has hit 4 of 8 three-pointers. It's 70-58. Johnson to McKenneth. Skip pass to Reynolds. Now Langford lays it up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. She puts it up and in, and Bershea Johnson now has her double-double with 12 points and 10 rebounds. Drayton gets it to Ellison. Ellison is fouled, and Ashlyn Ellison will shoot two. Ellison with 2 points, first trip to the line tonight. First free throw, though, is no good. Michaela Raymondville checks back in. Second free throw, no good. And rebound comes down to Reynolds. Reynolds kicks it off to Langford. And then wide open underneath the basket is Johnson, but she can't handle the basketball. Pirates come away with it. 3-on-2 break. Clark out to Ellison for three. No good. Drayton with the rebound. Her layup is good. 72-60, 4 minutes to play. McKenneth out to Langford. McKenneth open for three, good. Three and a half minutes to go. Ellison all the way in, lays it up, but can't get it to go. McKenneth with the rebound. Langford to Reynolds. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. McKenneth for an open 2, no good. Raymondville with the rebound, ahead to Clark. Clark on the run is fouled, and DeAndre Clark will shoot 2.
Foul for number 11 by Leah McKinnon. That's her 4th personal foul. Team 4. At the line for the Pirates, number 23, DeAndre Clark, shooting 2.
DeAndre Clark, 14 points tonight. First free throw good. Clark's season high of 18 points came back on November 25th against Palm Beach Atlantic. The 4 3-pointers, though, tonight is a season and career high for the Stockbridge native. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Pettit for Lander. Harris lobs it inside, and Pettit lays it up and in. Back the other way, Mercedes Jenkins for 2 is no good. Pettit is then tied up by Drayton, but the alternating possession rule gives it to the Bearcats. And that ball knocked out of bounds by Jenkins. So it stays with the Bearcats. Reynolds guarded by Clark. Now Langford, 10 seconds on the shot clock. McKenneth back to Reynolds. Reynolds off the glass scores. 79-61, under 2 to play. Jenkins is fouled on her drive to the basket. Junior Mercedes Jenkins at the line, first free throw good. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Jenkins this contest. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Harris. Then Harris out to Langford, back out to Reynolds. Reynolds drives, underhands it to Pettit. 10 on the shot clock, and that shot blocked by Woods. Raymondville on the run with it. Raymondville loses it, but Woods is there. Her shot no good. And a jump ball will keep it with the Pirates with 1:13 to go. Jenkins to Woods. Woods drives, shoots, hits. Turnover for the Bearcats. Pirates come away with it with Jenkins. She'll lay it up and score. 47.2 seconds left, 79-66. McKenneth to Langford. Now Lander will take off as much clock as possible. 10 on the shot clock. Reynolds lays it up, scores. Clark the other way, lays it up and in for the Pirates with 15 seconds left, and that should do it. Instead, Lander goes in for the basket with 10 seconds left. Lauren Woods for three, no good. And that will do it as Lander wins at 83-68. Bearcats improve to 18-5, 11-3 in the Peach Belt. Armstrong State falls to 8-16, 4-11 in the Peach Belt. Fans, stay tuned for Armstrong State men as they take on Lander here in about 25 minutes.